Hey, I'm Bryant, PDGA number 89853. I represent DGA Disc Golf and Soblue Productions, and this is what I'm bagging for 2018. We'll start off with my putters. I have two different molds. My driving putters are breakers. I have a D-line for just really straight shots. I have a sparkle for straight with a little more fade, maybe in some wind. And then I have a sparkle flex for most flick approaches. I flick the D-line some for hyzer flips, but it's really straight. Next, my putting putters are D-line steadies. They're just really straight inside the circle. I don't change molds in any wind or anything. They're nice and overstable. Next, my mid-ranges. I have three different molds. First, I have the Quake. It's just really, really overstable. I can flick it or throw really big hyzers. It's just really beefy, really predictable. And then the straight mid is the Aftershock. It just goes really, really straight. It'll hold a line when I put it on one. It can take a little wind. It's really nice. And then I have a Comet for my Understable Mid shots. Throw it on a hyzer and it'll flip up and hold right. It's got a ton of glide. I can get more distance with this mid than any other mid. Next, I have my in-between discs. They're squalls. I have this one right here. It's just dead straight. It's just like a longer version of my Aftershock. And then this Pro-Line squall is really beat in. It's just like a longer version of my Comet. Next, for my fairways, I have three different molds. Start with my really overstable, the Hellfire. This one is really, really beefy. I can put it on any line, on forehand or backhand, and it's coming out of it with a skip. It's just really, really overstable. And then I have this one. I can put it on any line and it'll hold it, but it'll still have that Hellfire fade. And then I have the Tsunami. It's just really straight with a predictable fade. I use it for a lot of my 320, 330 foot hyzers. Really predictable, but gets some distance. And then I have the Banzai. It's just like a shorter version of my Tsunami. It flies exactly the same, just a little slower speed. Next, for my distance drivers, I have three different molds. We'll start off with Hurricanes. I carry 6 Hurricanes right now. We'll start off with overstable. This is a John Baldwin Sparkle. I can put it really hard out and it's not going to flip any, it's just going to go straight and fade, which I like. I can throw it in some wind, good for forehands. It's nice and overstable. Next, I have 2 Pro lines that are beefy. They will get a little more flip in wind, but they're still nice and overstable. In no wind, I can throw them hard and they won't flip or turn. This one seems to fade a little more than this one does, but they're almost the same. Next, I have my white Hurricane. It's just really, really straight. I can put it on a flex and it'll glide forever. One of my farthest flying discs in my bag. And then my flippy Hurricanes. This Sparkle will flip up and hold right and then fade at the end, where this one will flip up and hold right and it don't really fade at the end. It's a good flick disc. These are my farthest flying Hurricanes. And then I have my farthest flying disc in my bag, the Torrent. This is just a 14 speed, it's understable. I can put it on a hyzer and it'll flip up and just hold. For max distance and not a lot of wind or a tailwind, I'll throw this, and then my max distance flick is with a Torrent. If I want a faster disc, but really, really overstable, I'll throw the Nuke OS. It's just ridiculously overstable and gets a huge skip. And then my special disc in my bag, a D-line Rogue. It's just really understable. Throw it really hard and flat, and it'll turn over into a roller and go right. For get out of wood situations, throw it on a forehand. That's everything I'm bagging this year. Thanks for watching. Thanks to DGA for all the discs and Soblue.